NOEP, National Open Education Platform, Summary. The National Open Education Platform, NOEP, is a vision for a publicly owned digital commons for learning, mentoring, and human flourishing. Rather than replicating social media's attention economy, NOEP aims to reward growth, contribution, and dignity. It offers micro-certifications, community circles, mentorship matching, and recognition systems. NOEP's design philosophy centers on simplicity, inclusion, and a trust layer without surveillance or gatekeeping. Through a book and a policy blueprint, the NOEP project argues that educational access should be treated as infrastructure, built into the public fabric and governed by the people it serves. The goal is to shift power from exclusive credentialing systems and opaque platforms to an ecosystem where learning is visible, shared, and equitable. While earlier drafts of NOEP focused more on digital access, free micro-certification, and community-led education, NOEP 3 adds deeper layers of national governance, education as digital infrastructure, moral economy, learning as a form of contribution, not just consumption, post-tax dignity, educational access for those failed by financial systems, soft power, exporting compassion and capability, not just tech. Summary for NOEP 3, refined. NOEP 3, the National Open Education Platform, is a visionary framework for rebuilding public education from the ground up, not just in classrooms, but in communities, devices, and minds. By combining microlearning, mentorship, and gamified dignity, NOEP offers a free, federated digital commons that anyone can access, contribute to, and grow with. This isn't just an online school. It's a national safety net for the capable but excluded, a place where education meets justice, design meets purpose, and digital infrastructure becomes a form of public belonging. NOEP 3 is education not as industry, but as citizenship. Chapter 1. The infrastructure of belonging. What they really built. When people say, Facebook changed the world, they're not talking about coding. They're talking about connection, about a platform that didn't just digitize interaction, but made people feel like they belonged. That's what we must understand. Facebook didn't invent the internet. It built the first emotional infrastructure for digital life. And that's exactly what NOEP, the National Open Education Platform, must do. Not just inform, but include. The social operating system. Before Facebook, online identity was fragmented. Usernames on forums. Avatars in games. Email addresses in isolation. Then came the profile, a unified, persistent, emotional home base. This is me. Here are my people. Here's what I care about. That profile did two things. Located you in the digital world. Made others legible to you. It was not neutral. It shaped behavior. People shared more. People compared more. People cared more about being seen. The lesson for NOEP. Structure is not sterile. It's social. If you want people to learn, grow, and return, you need to design for identity, not just content. Facebook's real power, emotional relevance. What made Facebook addictive wasn't the tech, it was the daily emotional resonance. A birthday reminder equals social glue. A like equals microvalidation. A comment equals conversation loop. A memory equals nostalgia reward. A tag equals inclusion. These were not features, they were rituals. They made you feel. I matter. I'm seen. I belong. I belong. For NOEP, this is not just a UX question, it's a philosophical design decision. Every educational interaction must whisper. You're not behind. You're becoming. NOEP's opportunity, a profile with purpose. Imagine logging into NOEP and seeing your skills to date, who you're mentoring, what you're learning, what you've contributed to your community. It's not just a resume. It's a reflection, a human record of growth. Where Facebook says, look what I did. NOEP says, look what I'm becoming. This is identity in motion. And it can't be built accidentally. It must be designed with dignity, growth, emotional resonance, community connection. Learning from the giant, without imitating the harm. We don't need to clone Facebook. We need to liberate its infrastructure from manipulation. That means profiles for reflection, not performance. Notifications for motivation, not monetization. Feeds for learning, not outrage. Groups for mentorship, not misinformation. Facebook showed us what's possible. NOEP must show us what's right. Closing reflection, belonging is a design choice. In a world of billions of users, the most powerful feature was never the algorithm. It was the feeling of being known. If we want to build a new platform for public learning, equity, and dignity, we must begin not with content, but with belonging. When people feel they belong, they show up. When they show up, they grow. When they grow up, they give back. That's not just good design. That's nation building. Chapter 2. Ritual loops and learning hooks. The secret behind the scroll.